From the East Brunswick Jewish Center, I'm Rabbi Jeff Paivo. Our ancestor Jacob had two visions of the divine. One when he was leaving his parents' home in flight and seeking a wife, and another upon returning home after raising the family he had been seeking. These two encounters bookend his years of maturation, marking the beginning of his adulthood at one end and the onset of middle age at the other. Many of us go through a similar pattern, leaving home for school, work, or family, and then years later returning to aging parents. The years in between are filled with their own kinds of adventures, but it is in moments of transition that our awareness of our choices is most acute. Choosing what college to attend or where to get that first job away from home, whom to marry and when, all significantly change the trajectory of our lives. Then when our own children are grown and our careers are closer to their end than their beginning, family obligations and thoughts of our own mortality shape our approach to the final third of our lives. These 2 points in life are when we are most able to see how far we have to go and how far we've come. Jacob's encounters between childhood and adulthood, and then between adulthood and middle age, are with God and angels. They are points of significant transition for Jacob and for the history of the nation that will descend from him. And he understands that as they are happening. Do we too have the same kind of hyper-awareness of our life transitions? Too often we miss the significance of these shifts in the busy details of paperwork and moving and finding the supermarket. When we find ourselves at the beginning of such a chapter in our lives, we should pause and look down the road upon which we are about to travel. Stopping just long enough to understand how it might change us, we too can be inspired to see God's hand shaping our lives, just as Jacob does this week at the beginning of his journey, saying, "God was in this place, and I didn't know it." From all of us at the East Brunswick Jewish Center, a Shabbat Shalom.